Here, Katha Upanishad, Katha name is coming from the name of its Acharya, who was Acharya, यजुर्वेद का आचार्य यट कठ थे और उनके नाम से इसका नाम कठ उपनिषद बना है. It is the Upanishad of Yajurveda, Krishna Yajurveda, and a independent Upanishad. So I am going to talk about its certain points and sharing my screen first. Kathopanishad story and content. It begins with a story, so that will be discussed here, and then the subject matter of this Upanishad. What is the subject matter? This will be discussed. As there is a general rule that all the Upanishads should start with Shanti Path, Shanti Mantra, and the mantra will come from the Veda from with which it is connected. So Kathopanishad is Yajurveda's Upanishad. So this mantra is from Yajurveda, and it was recited very well by Shri Maniktalaji. And the meaning of this Upanishad is, as generally everywhere in the Shanti mantra, it is common factor that Guru and Shishya, maybe one Shishya or maybe 10 or 12 Shishya, all Shishyas with Guru will recite a mantra which is called Shanti mantra, and minimum there can be two. So always mantra it will be in dovachan, dvivachan. Here also it is in dvivachan, and it will start from Om, it will end on Om. Here the mantra says that let him protect us both. God should protect us, Guru and Shishya, equally. Seh Naubunaktu, let us eat together. We should eat, we should live, we should sit, everything we should do together. We should do, we will do jointly. Seh Viryam Karva Bhai. Our exertion, our actions, our efforts will be also together. Tejasvi Navaditamastu. This is important and very great sentence in the Shanti mantra. Now avatu Tejasvi astu. Tejasvi, our adhitam, our studied material, what we have studied, what we know, that should be Tejasvi, illuminated, shining, shining on our personality, shining on our activities. So the what we read, what we grasp from the Guruji, that should be used in our life. This is indirect meaning of this Vakya. Ma Vidyusha Vahe. May we not hate from each other. We should not hate from each other. We should live together with all affection, all respect. And this is the prayer, and which ends with Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Here, the three types of Shanti is very important in every mantra, and it says that Adi Bhautik, Adi Devik, Adhyatmik, Shanti should be there. Three types of peace is required. First is Adi Bhautik. Bhautik means worldly, related to world. It may be of any person also, any animal also. So if it is created by an animal or man or anything of this world, then that is Adi Bhautik. kashta, and that should be pacified. Then Shanti, another Shanti, which is Devi, which is coming from nature. Nature is sometimes giving us floods, sometimes uh, earthquake. So all these types of kashta should be removed, and that is and second type of Shanti, Adi Devik Shanti. Dev are strength, the powers of nature. As in the Vedas, generally they are like that: Surya, Chandra, Prithvi, Vayu, Apaha. All these are deities. So any problem coming from deities should be pacified. Adi, Adhyatmic. This is the third type of Shanti, which should be inner Shanti in our mind, in our intellect, in our soul, which if they are perturbed, they should be pacified. This is third type of Shanti. And when all type of Shanti is there, peace is there, only then Upanishad should begin. Upanishad should start. So it is very important Shanti mantra and shows that such a difficult, such a high level of discussion or teaching should be in a very peaceful atmosphere. In the very beginning of the Kathopanishad, there is a story, and the story is about a child, but introductory few sentences are also required. And the first is already told that it is related with Yajurveda. Then its Acharya is Katha. Then this Katha Upanishad is very famous. Generally, people start reading Upanishad with Katha Upanishad. It is authentic. Authentic means it is pramanik. It is praman. Praman means acharyas has accepted it maximum quotations they have given from Kathopanishad. Gita has also referred Kathopanishad. There are few mantras common to each scripture. So that is Pramanik Shastra. Pramanik mantras are given there. It is simple due to dialogues, due to conversation. It is important. Important means what is taught here should be known to each and every one if he is going to start about philosophy. He wants to know about philosophy. Independent and interesting. It is an interesting Upanishad. Generally, people found it very interesting. And independent means it is a type of book, it is not a part of any Ved or any other text. There is a dialogue between Nachiketas and Lord of Death. So the purpose of this dialogue is to teach Brahma Vidya. And it is not a new thing. Brahma Vidya is the purpose of each and every Upanishad, as we talked already last time. Brahma Vidya, knowledge of Brahman, or self knowledge, or self realization. Atman, we are self, and he is Paramatman. So, realization of self is knowledge, and that is Atma Vidya. Atma ki Vidya, Brahma ki Vidya, both are the same. So, Vidya and Avidya, there were two terms which we used. So, Avidya is that which is worldly knowledge. As all our teachings, our studies in universities, they will come under Avidya. But that is also important for our life, for our livelihood. Without Avidya, nothing can be done. So, Avidya is also important. But Avidya, when you have done everything, then you should leave Avidya and go to Vidya. This is the teaching. So, Brahma Vidya is to be understood at the time when you have crossed, you have left, you have renounced world or worldly knowledge, avidya. So it is in short, and I will further talk about this. And six portions are in this Kathopanishad. Just I was thinking that I should firstly talk about this. Now it is there is a slide also which says yes, this should be firstly discussed. If you will understand, then the teaching of the Upanishad will be very easy to understand. And this topic is also in Mundak Upanishad, in Isha Upanishad, in other Upanishads, and in Veda also. Karmakand and knowledge. Karmakand means Vedic rituals. Knowledge means Atma Vidya, Brahma Vidya, the word which we used just now. What is a generally what says this doctrine, this Siddhanta? क्या कहता है? Karmakand are rituals which promises that temporary all desires of men should be cured off by Karmakanda, and it gives worldly pleasure. But Upanishads repeatedly advises men to renounce desire to get peace and bliss, that is moksha. Karmakand or rituals are important for fulfilling all desires of men, all worldly pleasures, but it advises that these things should be renounced. Desire should be renounced if you want to get peace and bliss, that is moksha. The same thing which I was saying earlier. Karmakand is also important. Karmakand means karma, actions. Our all actions which we are doing. We never say that abandon all these things and go to the forest. It doesn't say. It says work all the time. Kurvan evi karmani jiji vishet shatam sama. If you want to live a life of 100 years, you live doing all the actions all the time. This is the Ishavashopanishad second mantra. So Karmakand has the result only worldly pleasure, in simple words. And finally, in the end of this Kathopanishad, a mantra is 2, 6, 14, 15, which says, when all desires are renounced, then mortal becomes immortal and realizes Brahman. Yad sarve भिद्दन्ति छन्दांसि अथ मृत्युर अमृतम भवति एतद् वै अनुशासनम. In the last Upanishad, Guruji says that it is Anushashan, it is my instruction that sarve granthiya khul jaye, all knots will be opened, or mrityu, the man who is perishable will not be perished, मृत अमृत हो जाता है, और तब हमारा काम पूरा हो जाता है. तो all desires will be renounced, then mortal will be immortal and he will realize Brahman. And the whole Upanishad talks about this thing, and in the very beginning this indication is there. Karmakand rituals, they can give only worldly pleasure, up to worldly pleasure, and can fulfill the desires of men. This was the same there in Mundak Upanishad also. We have not entered in that area, but it is there also. If we remember about 4 types of Veda, 4 parts of Veda, Samhita, Brahmana, Aranya, Upanishad, and as I was discussing, that there is Gyan Kand, there is Karm Kand. So in the beginning, it is Karm Kand, Samhita and Brahman, and Aranya also, some part of Aranya. Then later it is Gyan Kand, and Gyan Kand is coming in Aranyakas and in Upanishads. So life is also divided in that part. In the very beginning, Karmakand is very important, but later it should be stopped for going up to Gyan Kand. So this story is a very interesting story, and it also indicates this important point which I am discussing here. It is a legendary story in the very beginning, and the boy name is Nachiketa, and father's name is Vajashrava. So Vajashrava is a great sage, and he has earned fame by renouncing his property. Vajashrava, he has given each and everything of him. He is in the sacrifices, in the yajna, after yajna to Brahmanas, and he has a little boy of 9 years approximately, which uh, whose name was Nachiketa. So story begins like that. And what a yajna he has done? He has done Vishwajit sacrifice. Vishwajit sacrifice is that sacrifice where all properties which he has earned in the life, the person who is doing yajna used to renounce, used to give to others. So he also started giving each and everything. And the child was looking there curiously all these activities, what was going on. But the child was very ethical and very cultured. His father has also taught you, so he was trying to understand each and everything. Father's another name were also given: Aruni, Gautam, Vajashrava. These are the father's other name. Then he uh, noticed at once that father is giving few weak cows to the persons instead of healthy cows. He is keeping some healthy cows with him in the house and giving weak cows, not healthy cows, who will not give milk. Those type of cow he is giving to Brahmanas and keeping few cows, good one, for his son Nachiketa, as he thought, father is thinking about me. He is perturbed about me. I am a young boy. So what will be done after everything is given and milk? There is no milk. How? So like that he must be thinking. So he has guts not to talk to his father about that, but he started saying a sentence. He started saying, "Father, to whom you will give me? Kasmai mam dasyasi. Kasmai mam dasyasi." Father is not listening to him, but he is always repeating this sentence, "Kasmai mam dasyasi." आप मुझे किसको देंगे? आप मुझे किसको देंगे? क्योंकि you are giving everything, so you will give. You should give me also to someone. And indirectly, you want to say that if you will give me, then you will uh, destroy your pap and you will earn punyas. आपके पाप इकट्ठा होने लगे हैं गलत काम करने से, पुण्य आपके नष्ट हो जाएंगे। तो अगर आप मुझे दे देंगे तो शायद थोड़ा उसमें सुधार हो जाए। सो फादर गॉट एंग्री एंड ही सेड, आई गिव यू टू डेथ, I give you to death. Mritve tvam dadami, mritve tvam dadami. He said, and the child was thinking, Father has given me to death, so I should go to the Lord of death, the King of death, the deity of death, and who is Yamraj. So he went to the palace of Yamraj. And the story says that there was Father Yamraj was not there. So he talked to his servant or his wife. Wife told that we don't know when he will be coming, so you please come inside. But the child said, "No, I will not come inside. I will sit here only outside the house and I will wait for him, because when he will come, only then I will be coming inside. Otherwise, I have to wait." This is the rule that a Atithi, a guest should not enter any one house if person is not there. There is a mantra. Then he returned after 3 days. Yamraj returned after 3 days, and the mantra says that he said to the boy, "O Brahman, since you have stayed in my house 3 nights as an adorable guest without eating, let there be salutation unto you. O Brahman, let there be well-being unto me. Therefore choose 3 boons for 3 nights." He asks for forgiveness from Nachiketa as he can retain his punyas. Yamraj says to the child, who is a Brahman, who is a guest, who is adorable, that it is my duty to respect you, to feed you, to give you some rest. So after doing all these things, please ask me 3 boons, any 3 boons which you like. 3 वरदान आप मांग लें, जो भी आपको अच्छे लगे. और in this way, you will forgive me. My punyas will be retained. Otherwise, all punyas will be destroyed. So important line is this, that there was 3 nights, so 3 boons should be asked by you, and 3 ratri, that is andhakar, that is darkness, and darkness shows avidya, agyan. So in the 3 nights, he cutted his all types of agyan, and now he is ready to get something higher than that which is Brahma Vidya or Gyan. This is indirect meaning of त्रिसु रात्रि. 3 रात्रि क्योंकि आपने इंतजार किया, 3 वर आपको देंगे, और उन 3 वरों को आप स्वीकार करेंगे, तो हमें ये होगा कि जो हमारे पाप गलती से हो गए और पुण्य हमारे नष्ट हो गए, वो बच जाएंगे, और इसलिए आप हमसे कोई भी 3 वर मांग लें. The child was very happy. Naturally, he is a child. So he said that firstly, his mind went to his house. Father, he was thinking about father. When he came here, due to Mritve Tvam Dadami, this sentence, father was very annoyed. He was uh, he was रोक रहे थे इसको. He was saying that you don't go. But the child insisted that no, I will go, because only this was the way his father will be getting again his punyas. So his mind went to his house, to his father, and he asked to Yamraj, Shant Sankalpa Sumna Yatha Syat, Vitmanyu गौतमो माँ भी मृत्यु हो, त्वत्प्रशिष्टम माँ भी वदेत प्रतीत, एतत् त्रयाणाम प्रथम वरम वृणे. He is an intelligent child, and here you will find that the sentence which he is saying is that my father should be Shant Sankalp, peaceful mind, Sumanaha, a good mind, very peaceful, Vitmanyu, without anger, Ma bhi mrityu ho, he mrityu, my father should be like this. And when you will tvat prasishtam, when you will return me to my father, then he will speak with me and he will recognize me. This is my first word. So very cleverly he has asked many things. You know, he has asked many things. First, my father should be peaceful, in a peaceful state. His anger should be destroyed, because anger is a very bad thing. Krodhat bhavati sammoha, Gita says. And when you will send me back, Yamraj has not said that I am returning you. Yamraj has not said that, just he started that dialogue. But the child is saying that when you will return me, then he recognizes me. Father will recognize me, and he will start speaking with me. So recognition is dependent on the face. And when one person is near to death, when he will be back from death, he will be having different face, because he is dead. He was in death. So the child asked this thing also, that you will give me the same personality, the same face everything the same, and my father will recognize and he will be happy, and when you will return to. So in this, there are too many things, three, four things he has asked. And to verify this and to clarify this, the boy says, Triyanam Prathamam Varam Vrane. This is my first word among the three. This is my first word among the three. Means don't take it three varas. Don't take it otherwise. It is only first word. He emphasizes first word and there are three words. So I again I will take two verbs again. So I think it is an interesting narration, and child is giving hint to Pitri Paritosh, blessing from father. Firstly, he is thinking about the blessings from father, and father indicates family. So you can say also that family, peace, family and society, all these things are very important in the life, and this is first word related to that. So this is first word. Pitri Paritosh is the satisfied, father should be satisfied and our family should be happy. Then in the second word, I will be, I think time is running fast, so I will say in short. The second word is about Agni Vidya. And Agni Vidya is Swarga Sadhan Bhoot. It is a means to get Swarga. Now he describes Swarga. This is also a very interesting mantra. Swarge loke na bhayam kinchanas, na tatra tvam na jarya vivek. Ube tirtva ashnaya apipase, shokatigo modate swarga loke. In the heavenly world, there is no fear. In the Swarga, there is no fear. And because you are not there, see the boldness of the boy. Na tatra tvam. He says him to tvam. Tatra tvam na asti. You are not there because Mrityu is not there. No one is going to be dead. So that Swargaloki is very, very good. Ubhe tirtha ashnaya apipase. There is no thirst, there is no hunger. And everyone is rejoicing in Swarga Loka. So this is the description of Swarga. And now he, in the second word, he asks about that Swarga Vidya. Give me the Vidya from which Swarga is attained. So Yamraj gives him Swarga Vidya, the technique to perform the ritual which will lead to Swarga or heaven. Nachketa is very attentive, a good student, so he learned everything. And uh, again he spoke to before Yamraj everything what he has learned about Swarga Vidya. So Yamraj is very pleased. This is second Var, and he gives him Var. That is Swarga Vidya. Indirectly, Swarga will be attained after death. So what is the indication here? It indicates that after death, when there will be another birth, that should be in the Swarga. So that should be very good, very uh, peaceful, very happy. This is the meaning. First word was of the word. First word was about the family, about the household. That is our first duty. The second boon is about Swarg. Swarg is related with the Parloka. So in the second birth, I should be happily living in Swarga. So that is Parlokik Var. This is Parlokik Var. First is Lokik Var, the second is Parlokik Var. First is related to this life, second is related to another life. So this he asks, and finally Yamraj is very happy with the child. So when child explains him fire sacrifice, which was the cause of Swarga, so he says that this Agni will be called Nachketa Agni. I am giving you another word, and that is this Agni Puja, this Agni Chayan, this yagya, this fire which is the cause of Swarga, it will be called Nachiketa Agni from today. And this is my extra boon. And then Yamraj said that I am again giving you my garland. So he was wearing a garland which was very colorful. As Yamraj, you may see that he wears many ornaments and jewelry. So he gave him his garland and again he put it in his neck. So the boy cleared that. Then the boy says, "Oh, you are giving all these things. These are extra. These will not come in my third boon. So I am. This was only my second boon." And he says especially there is a mantra. Then in the third, 20 number mantra is there in the first chapter. This is a question form. And as is the style of Upanishads, they ask some question. And there was in Mundak also, Bhagwan, Kasmunu Bhagvat Vigyate, Sarvamidam Vigyatam Bhavati. All this is known when, what will be known when all this will be known. So here also a question is coming in the third boon. It means the child is asking a question and it's a answer he wants. यम यम प्रेते विचिकित्सा मनुष्य अस्तित्व के नायम अस्तित्व चायके एतत् विद्या अनुशिष्ट स्वयाम वराणाम एष वरस तृतीयः. This is my third var among the three varas which you are giving to me. Very clearly, you should know that this is my third var. And what it says, question is, yam yam prete vichkissa manushe. When there is a doubt, when man is dead, when a man is dead in the Pathvi, in the earth from where I am coming, then people have a doubt. Some says he exists. Some says he does not exist. अस्ति व नास्ति व. Some says it वह रहता है, कुछ कहते हैं वो नहीं रहता है. पृथ्वी में जब भी कोई मरता है तो लोगों में ये संदेह होता है कि आत्मा या जो भी उसके अंदर था वो रहता है या कि नहीं रहता है. कुछ कहते हैं रहता है, कुछ कहते हैं नहीं रहता, कुछ अस्थि कहते हैं, कुछ नास्ति कहते हैं. एतत् विद्याम, ये मैं आपसे जानना चाहता हूँ, इसका उत्तर मैं आपसे जानना चाहता हूँ. यानी कि इनडायरेक्टली देखो बच्चे को पता है कि मनुष्य के मरने पर कुछ रहता है. मैंने बताया था ना, क्वेश्चन करेंगे तो उससे उसकी नॉलेज भी पता लगती है. इतना उसको पता है कि कुछ रहता है, पूरा नहीं नष्ट होता. एवरीथिंग इज नॉट लॉस्ट. बॉडी इज बर्न बट something remains. And what is there? What is that tattva? And if that is there is a tattva, then what is that? I want to know that. And that is the term I was using from the very beginning, Atma Vidya. He wants to know Atma ki Vidya. अपने अंदर जो है सेल्फ, उसको रियलाइज करना चाहता है, उसको जानना चाहता है. And in between he has written Anushishtas Tvaya Aham. Aham Tvaya Anushishtaha. I should like to know all these things taught by you. This knowledge I want to get from you. No, if you will depute any other person, I am not going to take that knowledge from him. So definitely I will take this knowledge from you. And this is my third. Don't think that there is a two questions, so one is valid and that is not valid. So I should get all these knowledge from you when you will be my teacher, when you will be my guru. And this is my third one. And now after this, Yam wants to test boy. There is a long conversation, dialogues. There are many temptation he wants to give to the child of this world or the other world. As wealth, धन ले लो, पृथ्वी ले लो, खाना ले लो, फैमिली ले लो, पोते पोती ले लो, नृत्य और संगीत ले लो, अप्सराएं ले लो, स्वर्ग लोक की अप्सराएं ले लो, और चाहो तो जितना चाहो जीना उतना जी लो, जितनी लंबी आयु चाहो उतनी आयु ले लो, मगर मुझसे ये क्वेश्चन मत पूछो, ये प्रश्न मत पूछो। इस तरह से वो बता उनको उसको कहते जाते हैं। फिर खुद वो नचिकेता कहता है, जो आपने धन की बात की वो तो कभी तृप्त करता नहीं है, और जो आपने दूसरी चीजों की बात की वो सब सुख देने वाली जो आपने बात की वो थोड़े समय के लिए सुख देती है और सब नष्ट हो जाती है, क्योंकि आप अंत करने वाले हैं। वो तो बड़ा ढीठ बालक है, वो मुंह पे बोल रहा है यमराज की कि जब तक आप रहेंगे तब तक कोई चीज बचने वाली नहीं, क्योंकि आप काल हैं। काल सब चीजों को खाता रहता है टाइम टू टाइम, जब समय आता है। तो इसलिए सब अंतक वहां पर उसका नाम लिखा हुआ है, अंत करने वाले। यू आर द डूअर ऑफ एंड, एवरी थिंग्स स्टार्ट्स एंड इट एंड्स। तो एंड जो है वो आप करने वाले जब तक रहोगे ये सब चीजें बेकार रहेंगी। एंड लॉन्ग लाइफ इज इम्पोर्टेंट विच यू आर टेलिंग कि लॉन्ग जीवन ले लो, लंबा जीवन ले लो, जब तक चाहे जियो, ये भी उन्होंने कहा। तो उस पर वो कहता है कि जब तक चाहे जियो वाली बात है, लेकिन आप ये नहीं कह रहे कि जीते ही रहो, मरो मत। वो तो आप नहीं कह रहे, क्योंकि आप मरने को रोक नहीं सकते हैं। तो इसलिए वो जब तक चाहे जियो जो आप कह रहे हैं वो तो वैसे ही मेरा हो, मैं कर लूंगा, क्योंकि मैं अब आपके पास आ गया हूँ, आपसे मेरी मित्रता हो गई है। अब मैं यहाँ से पृथ्वी पर जाऊंगा तो क्या मैं जल्दी मर जाऊंगा? मैं तो जब तक चाहूंगा जीऊंगा। मेरी तो अब थोड़ी दोस्ती आप लोगों से हो गई है, और ये है कि मरने से तो आप रोक नहीं रहे, मरना तो है। तो इसलिए मैं वर तो वही मांगूंगा जो मैंने सोचा है। आपकी ये सब लालच, जितने भी टेम्पटेशन है, आई एम नॉट गोइंग टू बी टेम्प्ट बाय देम। आई शैल ऑल्सो लिव एज लॉन्ग एज यू रूल। ये वहां पर उसने कहा है, जब तक आप रहेंगे मैं जी लूंगा, मुझे कोई रोक नहीं सकेगा। इसलिए मैं वो आयु मांगकर अपना वरदान क्यों खराब करूं? जब बहुत ज्यादा टेस्ट ले लेते हैं यमराज तो वो उसको पाते हैं कि ये बालक जो है ये डिटरमाइंड है। जैसे कि हमने शिष्य और गुरु की बात की थी, गुरु के लक्षण क्या है, शिष्य के लक्षण क्या है। तो ये कहता है, ये भी कहता है, कीप योर हॉर्सेस डांस सॉन्ग्स फॉर योर सेल्फ। अपने पास रखो ये सब अप्सराएं, मुझे नहीं चाहिए, मुझे तो क्वेश्चन का आंसर चाहिए। और वो अपने माइंड को स्थिर कर लेता है, जैसे कि गीता में स्थित प्रज्ञ की बात की गई है। उसका मन स्टेबल हो जाता है, बिल्कुल डिटरमाइंड है वो कि यही क्वेश्चन है, इसी का आंसर चाहिए, मुझे तो आत्मविद्या चाहिए, मुझे तो ब्रह्म विद्या चाहिए। उसकी जिज्ञासा, उसकी स्थिर भाव को, उसके वैराग्य को, ये तीनों शब्द संस्कृत के हैं, आप सब लोगों को पता है। जानने की इच्छा, ईगरनेस, अगर ईगरनेस नहीं है तो वो इंक्विजिटिवनेस नहीं है तो पढ़ाने की कोई फायदा नहीं है। तो उसकी अच्छे से उन्होंने देख लिया, ही वॉन्ट्स टू नो, ही वॉन्ट्स टू, ही इज डिटरमाइंड, स्थिर है, वैराग्य भाव है, ही हैज रिनाउंस्ड एवरीथिंग, he does not want any other thing। तब उन्होंने डिसाइड किया कि दिस चाइल्ड इज हैज एबिलिटी टू नो आत्मविद्या, और उन्होंने तब उसको विद्या दी, जो कि विषय है इस कठोपनिषद का, और मोक्ष उसका उद्देश्य है। थ्रू दिस विद्या व्हाट विल बी अटेन्ड, थ्रू दिस ब्रह्म विद्या मोक्ष विल बी अटेन्ड, एंड मोक्ष इज लिबरेशन फ्रॉम व्हाट? Then again the question arises from what is moksha? मोक्ष इज लिबरेशन, मुक्ति। किससे हो रही है मुक्ति? कर्मों के बंधन से हो रही है, जो कर्म करते हैं उसके बंधन बन जाते हैं, उनसे हो रही है। संसार में आने जाने से हो रही है, मृत्यु से हो रही है, ये बार बार मृत्यु नहीं होगी। तो ये जो मोक्ष है ये नॉलेज सब ब्रह्म विद्या से मिलता है। ये थोड़ा लंबा टॉपिक हो जाएगा, इसलिए इस पर बात नहीं करते हैं, लेकिन इसको समझना जरूरी है। ये बात अलग है कि ब्रह्म विद्या को करना वो नहीं हो सकेगा, मगर समझना तो संभव है इन ग्रंथों के द्वारा, उपनिषदों के द्वारा। तो इसको इसको यहाँ पर उपनिषद पढ़ने से जाना जा सकता है। वो कहता है कि डिफिकल्ट क्वेश्चन है, ये भी हम राज कहते हैं, डोंट आस्क, दिस इज ए डिफिकल्ट क्वेश्चन, इवन गॉड्स डू नॉट नो अबाउट दिस एंड नॉट इवन दे कैन टेल अबाउट दिस। तो चाइल्ड इस पर भी बोलता है, लो फिर क्या, अगर कोई जानता ही नहीं है तो बताएगा कहाँ से? तब तो मैं आपसे ही पढ़ूंगा, आपसे ही जानूंगा, क्योंकि आप स्वयं कह रहे हैं कि कोई और नहीं जानता। इस तरह से वो उनको इतना उसमें फंसा लेता है कि उनको बताना ही पड़ता है। ये जो तीन वरदान थे, these three wounds, I think in these are a type of ladder। एक क्रम, एक इसमें क्रम जो है वो बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट है, सीक्वेंस बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट है। these are three stairs। stair one is about this world where we are at present, our life, our present birth, our actions, our doings, everything। So we should be very careful about that। It should be happy, it should be fulfilled, not अभावों में नहीं हो, अच्छे से हो, तभी कुछ कर पाएंगे। इसलिए उसको शांत रखना, उसको उस फैमिली में, सोसाइटी में अपने पिता को, अपनी माता को ये खुश रखना, ये सब चीजें पहला वर हमें बताता है, जिसको कि मैं पहली सीढ़ी कहती हूँ। फिर दूसरी सीढ़ी आती है जिसमें वो परलोक की, स्वर्ग की बात करता है और स्वर्ग की कामना करता है। ये दूसरी सीढ़ी है, इसका संबंध उसके कुल स्वयं के दूसरे जन्म से है, क्योंकि ये अभी इस जन्म में हमें मोक्ष तो कुछ मिलने वाला नहीं, तो कम से कम दूसरे जन्म को तो अपना ठीक करके रखें। तो उस दूसरे जन्म को ठीक करने के लिए अच्छे कर्म करने चाहिए, अच्छे से कर्म कांड करो, चाहे कुछ भी करो, स्वर्ग अग्नि की आश में प्रार्थना करो। तो सेकंड जो स्टेयर है वो पारलौकिक सुख की प्राप्ति है। अच्छा जन्म अगला हो जाए उसकी भी तैयारी इसी जन्म में करनी होती है। ये दूसरा वरदान था। अब तीसरा वर है जो अभी अभी हम लोगों ने पढ़ा, द थर्ड इज अबाउट ब्रह्म विद्या। when these two will be in state of regulation, then we can think about the third one, and that is Paravidya, Brahma Vidya, from which moksha is attained. Moksha is attainable. So, moksha is our ultimate goal, not all souls, all spirits, all Atma. Their ultimate goal is moksha. And moksha is, what is moksha? In short, I will explain here in this PPT, and how it can be achieved. This also in the from Kathopanishad, I will show. So these are three types of parivarik sukh, parlokik sukh, adhyatmik sukh, and these are the ladders, these are the stairs, and finally, when he will be on the third stair, as soon as he will put his fourth step, he will be in Brahma. He will be as a Brahma। आत्मा ब्रह्म में लीन हो जाता है, मिल जाता है, या मोक्ष की प्राप्ति हो जाती है। अब हमने जो पढ़ा था उसमें दो बातें निकली थी, कर्म और ज्ञान। दोनों इंपॉर्टेंट है, दोनों के अलग अलग रिजल्ट है, ये पहले बताया जा चुका। और कर्म से मोक्ष में ब्रह्म वर्ड मिलता है, मोक्ष ज्ञान से मोक्ष मिलता है, जिसको पीछे विद्या अविद्या भी कहा गया है। और विद्या अमृतम अश्नुते, ये कोटेशन इसी कठोपनिषद में आएगा। विद्या से अमृतत्व की प्राप्ति होती है। बहुत जगह ये लोगो लगा होता है, विद्या अमृतम अश्नुते, लेकिन कठोपनिषद से द इमोर्टैलिटी इज गेन्ड थ्रू विद्या, through knowledge। And knowledge, what knowledge? Knowledge of Brahman। Always knowledge is about Brahman। Other knowledge are not knowledge in the definition of Upanishads. सेल्फ रियलाइजेशन कैसे करेंगे सेल्फ रियलाइजेशन? अगर आपको मैं इंडिकेशन दे देती हूँ, आप बुक में पढ़ लेना। सबसे पहले हमारे इंद्रियां हैं, मोटी मोटी इंद्रियां जो हमारे शरीर में 10 इंद्रियां हैं, ज्ञान इंद्रिया, कर्म इंद्रिया, वो विषय पर दौड़ती रहती है, हर समय अपने अपने विषयों पर दौड़ती रहती है। और क्योंकि वो बाहर की ओर खुलती है, उपनिषद कहता है बाहर की तरफ खुलेंगी तो बाहर का ही तो देखेंगी। आंख जो है ये बाहर खुलती है तो बाहर का देखती है, अंदर नहीं देखती। पेट का की आवाज हम नहीं सुनते, हम बाहर की आवाज सुनते हैं। तो ये इंद्रियां विषयों की ओर भागती हैं, मन इंद्रियों की ओर भागता है, बुद्धि मन की ओर भागती है, महतत्व तो बुद्धि की तरफ भागता है, और आत्मा का तो कुछ पता ही नहीं है। इतने सारे लेवल्स हैं और ये सब हमारे अंदर, हम हमारे पास है। करना क्या है? उधर उल्टा जाना है। जर्नी टूवर्ड्स माइन्यूट, जो माइन्यूट है उसकी तरफ जर्नी करनी है, आउटवर्ड नहीं करनी है, इनवर्ड करनी है, और माइन्यूट की तरफ करनी है। जो जितना बड़ा है वो उतना छोटा है, उतना दिखता नहीं है। इंद्रियां सबसे पहले दिख रही थी, उनके पहले भी विषय दिख रहे थे। विषयों को हटाए अपनी इंद्रियां, इंद्रियां को मन छोड़े, मन को बुद्धि छोड़े, बुद्धि को महत्त्व छोड़े, और फिर जब सब छूट जाएंगे, स्थित प्रज्ञा हो जाएगी, जो गीता भी कहती है इंद्रियों को भी स्थिर कर लो, मन को भी स्थिर कर लो, बुद्धि को, सब अपनी अपनी जगह पर स्टेबल हो जाएंगे, तो आत्मा ही रह जाएगा और वो उसका रियलाइजेशन हो जाएगा। और जब वो रियलाइजेशन होगा वही मोक्ष है, दैट इज मोक्ष। इस तरह की बातें हैं, ये उपनिषद में पढ़ेंगे, समझ में आ जाएगा। समझने में कठिन नहीं है, मैंने पहले भी कहा, करने में तो बहुत कठिन है, मगर समझने में कठिन नहीं। एक और वहां पर वो रूपक दिया गया है जिसमें दूसरी तरह से समझाया गया है कि इंद्रियां जो है वो घोड़े हैं, और उनमें जो लगाम लगी हुई है वो मन है, और घोड़े लगे हुए हैं रथ में, रथ को शरीर है, और ये चला रहा है रथी, सारथी, और सारथी जो है वो बुद्धि है, और पूरे का मालिक है आत्मा, जो कि उसमें बैठा हुआ है पीछे चुपचाप। द सेंसेस आर द हॉर्सेस, द ऑब्जेक्ट आर द रोड्स, the wise call the Atman united with the body, the senses, and the mind, the enjoyer. This is the most important line I came to know about this. I used to always have a question with my mind, why Indriya are doing something wrong, Man is doing something wrong, and Atman is getting pain, etc. Sorrow, dukkha, pleasure, all are enjoyed by Atman. So why Atma is getting all these things when doer तो कोई और है? तो यहाँ पर इसका आंसर मिला है मुझे कठोपनिषद में, कि कौन सा आत्मा भोग करता है? जो शरीर, इंद्रिय और मन से युक्त होता है। जब तक वो आत्मा शरीर के अंदर होता है, इंद्रियां उसके पास होती हैं, मन उसके पास होता है, तब तक वो भोग करता है। अच्छा भोग करना या बुरा भोग करना, तब तक वो करता है। वो मनो भोक्ता इत्याहु मनीषिणः, कहते हैं मनीषियों ने ऐसा कहा। तो उसमें ये रूपक दिया गया है जो अभी मैंने शॉर्ट में बताया। आत्मा मास्टर है चैरियट का, तो रथ जिसका है, जैसे कार रखी हुई है, ड्राइवर रखा हुआ है, तो हमें जाना होता है, ड्राइवर को नहीं जाना होता है। हम ड्राइवर को कहते हैं इधर चलो, वो उधर चल पड़ता है, और उसमें पहिए लगे हुए हैं। उस तरह से आप रथ को बेशक गाड़ी में बदल लो, और चीजें लगी हुई हैं, ना तो उसके पहियों को जाना है, ना तो कार को जाना है, ना तो ड्राइवर को जाना है। हमको कॉलेज जाना है, आत्मा को कॉलेज जाना है, या हमको जाना है। अब अगर पहिए गड़बड़ करते हैं, अगर कार में कोई खराबी हो जाती है, अगर ड्राइवर ऊँघने लगता है, सोने लगता है, तो कार तो नष्ट होगी होगी, वो सब भी नष्ट होंगे न होंगे, हम भी, जो पीछे बैठा हुआ है मालिक उसका, वो उसका भी नुकसान हो जाएगा। ये इसमें बताया गया है। और अगर ये सब चीजें अच्छे तरह से चल रही होंगी, ड्राइवर अच्छे तरह से चला रहा होगा, तो जो मालिक है, कार का ड्राइवर या रथ का ड्राइवर, वो उस मालिक को सही जगह पर टाइम से पहुंचा देगा, डेस्टिनेशन पर वो पहुंच जाएगा। इसका मतलब ये हुआ कि जो स्वामी है, मास्टर ऑफ द चैरियट है आत्मन, वो सब कुछ है, बाकी उसके सहायक हैं। दीज आर द फैकल्टीज टू हेल्प अस। We are the owner of all these things which are with me or with us, as Indriyas, body, all these things are to help us. And but we are not using them correctly. That is why Atman is getting pain, suffering, etc. But if all this he will keep them fit, then he will enjoy and he will reach where he has to go, and that destination is Brahman. Moksha is the destination. So it is a simple Upanishad also, and it is explains some very important doctrines of the Vedanta philosophy. I am not explaining all these things because time is 1 hour has gone. आत्मा रथी शरीर रथ बुद्धि सारथी मन लगाम इंद्रिया घोड़े विषय मार। आत्मा जो रथी है वही भोगता है। आत्मानम रथिनम विद्धि। इस तरह से ये 2 मंत्र हैं जिनमें ये सारा आत्मा रूपी रथी का चित्रण किया गया है। तो कंटेंट हमारा, ये जो भी कंटेंट है उसमें ये सब बातें हो रही हैं, और कंटेंट की ओर हमें ले जाती है वो कहानी, स्टोरी जो शुरू में बताई गई, जिसमें कि ये बता दिया गया कि सेकंड जो है वो स्वर्ग की प्राप्ति सेकंड वर से होगी, मगर थर्ड जो वर है दैट इज very important, and to get up to third, first and second are to be fulfilled. Means for attainment of Brahma Vidya. These are the subject important the sequence in the journey. What is the sequence in the journey? We are on a journey. So the sequence is very important. And this is a line, उत्तिष्ठ जागृत प्राप्त वरान्य बोल, उठो जागो, वरों को प्राप्त करके जानो। वर यहाँ पर लिखा हुआ है, द वर, वही जो नचिकेता को वर मिले थे। हमें भी कहा जा रहा है वरों को प्राप्त करो और उसको जानो। बोधना, बोध करना यानी जानना। तो दिस इज द थर्ड स्टेज। वो उसको पाने के लिए आपको प्रयत्न करना है, जगना है। ये वाली सेंटेंस जो है विवेकानंद बहुत बहुत रिपीट करते थे। और ये, जैसे पिछली बार मैंने बोला था, सत्यमेव जयते इम्पोर्टेंट वाक्य मुंडक का है, वैसे ही ये कठोपनिषद का इम्पोर्टेंट